Imagine a world where tiny creatures can defy death, freeze solid, or walk on water. Nature's superheroes exist, and some of them are stranger and more powerful than anything you've ever seen. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe button. Now, let's explore 15 animals with unbelievable superpowers. Number 15. The grasshopper mouse. Don't let this tiny little fluff ball fool you. The grasshopper mouse might look cute, but it's basically a desert superhero. These mice live in some of the harshest environments on Earth, where scorpions are everywhere. Most animals would be done for, but not the grasshopper mouse. It's completely immune to scorpion venom. Even crazier, it can turn the venom into a painkiller. That's right, it uses its enemy's poison as a weapon against pain. At night, this little warrior goes on the hunt. Its weird hunting ritual is straight out of a horror movie. It stands on its hind legs, throws its head back, and howls like a tiny wolf, scaring predators and prey alike. Nature really knew what it was doing when it made this little beast. Number 14. Alpine Ibex. If gravity had a nightmare, it would look like the Alpine Ibex. These mountain goats live on cliffs so steep they don't even look real. Places where humans wouldn't dare stand for a second are home to these animals. And they don't just climb, they casually walk, jump, and even sleep there. The magic is in their hooves. The edges are sharp and hard, perfect for gripping tiny cracks in the rock, while the center is soft and rubbery, molding itself to the surface. Their balance is so perfect that they can stand on ledges narrower than a smartphone. Watching an Alpine Ibex climb feels illegal, like nature forgot to apply physics to this animal. Number 13. Golden-tailed gecko. This gecko looks harmless, maybe even cute, but get too close and you'll regret it instantly. The golden-tailed gecko has one of the weirdest defense systems in the animal kingdom. Instead of biting or running, it sprays a foul-smelling liquid straight at its enemy. This sticky chemical stinks so badly that predators often drop the gecko immediately and spend minutes trying to clean themselves. Some predators even vomit after contact. The gecko doesn't need speed or strength, just one well-aimed spray and the fight is over. It's proof that sometimes the most powerful weapon is being absolutely disgusting. Number 12. Basilisk lizard. Meet the animal that casually ignores one of nature's biggest rules. You can't walk on water. The basilisk lizard does exactly that. When threatened, it stands upright on its hind legs and sprints straight across rivers and lakes. Its secret is speed and physics. The lizard slaps the water so fast that it creates tiny air pockets under its feet, keeping it from sinking. For a few seconds, it's literally running on water. This ability has earned it the nickname the Jesus lizard. Predators watch in pure confusion as their meal escapes across the surface like a miracle. Number 11. Bombardier beetle. This tiny beetle might look harmless, but it's basically a walking chemical bomb. When threatened, it doesn't run or hide, it explodes. Inside its body, it stores two separate chemicals, harmless on their own. But the moment danger appears, it mixes them, triggering a violent chemical reaction. The result? A boiling hot spray of toxic gas that shoots from its abdomen like a miniature flamethrower. The liquid is so hot, it can scald predators instantly. And it's not just the heat. There's a loud popping sound as the chemicals react, adding to the shock. For such a small creature, the Bombardier beetle packs one of the most extreme defense mechanisms in nature. Predators quickly learn, attack and you'll regret it. Number 10. Hagfish. The hagfish looks like something straight out of a nightmare, slimy, eyeless and eel-like. But don't let its appearance fool you. When a predator attacks, this creature has one of the weirdest and deadliest escapes in the ocean. It releases a massive amount of slime that expands instantly upon contact with water. Within seconds, the surrounding water turns into a thick, sticky, suffocating goo. Predators caught in the slime struggle to breathe and often have no choice but to let go. But that's not all. The hagfish's incredibly flexible body allows it to twist, coil, and slip free from almost any grasp, escaping unharmed. Even if a shark bites it, the hagfish's loose, slippery skin makes it almost impossible to injure. Not fast, not strong, but untouchable. Number 9. Hairy frog. Nature sometimes takes self-defense to terrifying extremes, and the hairy frog proves it. When threatened, this frog doesn't hop away or hide, it turns its own body into a weapon. Here's how it works. The frog deliberately breaks its own bones, which then pierce through its skin to form sharp, needle-like claws. These claws can slash predators in a heartbeat, and once the danger passes, the bones retract and the skin heals as if nothing happened. It's one of the rarest and most brutal defense mechanisms in the animal kingdom. Imagine Wolverine, but in a tiny amphibian. Evolution didn't just give this frog survival skills, it gave it a horror movie-level weapon system. Number 8. Mimic octopus. Meet the underwater master of disguise. The mimic octopus isn't just smart, it's a living illusion. When danger approaches, it can transform its entire body to look like other animals, plants, or even objects. It can stretch its arms to imitate a lionfish, flatten itself like a flounder, or twist into a snake-like shape. But it's not just about shape. The octopus also changes color, texture, and movement, perfectly copying its surroundings. Predators are fooled into thinking they're facing something deadly or completely unappetizing. One creature, endless disguises. In the ocean's spy game, the mimic octopus is unmatched, a true master of deception and survival. Number 7. Lyrebird. The lyrebird isn't just a singer, it's a sound wizard of the forest. This bird can perfectly mimic almost any sound it hears. Other birds, chainsaws, camera shutters, car alarms, even human voices can all be recreated flawlessly. Male lyrebirds use this ability to impress females, weaving complex soundscapes that mix natural and artificial noises. Imagine walking in a forest and hearing the buzz of machines, but it's all coming from a single bird. Its talent isn't just mimicry. It's a blend of intelligence, creativity, and survival skill. In the forest orchestra, the lyrebird is both the conductor and the magician. Number 6. Wood frog. The wood frog does something that should be impossible. It freezes solid and comes back to life. When winter arrives, up to 70% of its body freezes. Its heart stops. It stops breathing. Every pulse and movement ceases. But special chemicals in its body protect its cells from damage, preventing ice from destroying tissues. When spring arrives, the frog thaws, its heart restarts, and it hops away like nothing happened. Death for this frog is not permanent, it's just a seasonal pause. Nature handed this tiny amphibian a superpower that defies life and death itself. Number 5. Pistol shrimp. This tiny shrimp might look harmless, but it's basically an underwater gunslinger. One of its claws is oversized, and when it snaps it shut, It shoots a jet of water so fast it stuns or kills prey instantly. The snap also creates a loud popping sound that can confuse predators and alert other shrimp. The water jet forms a tiny bubble that collapses with a shockwave, powerful enough to knock out its target. It's like watching a miniature, high-tech weapon in action. Small in size, but deadly in effect. The pistol shrimp proves that in nature, brains and skill often beat brute strength. Number 4. Archerfish. The archerfish is nature's sharpshooter of the water. It doesn't chase prey like other fish, it shoots it down from above. When an insect lands on a branch or leaf near the water, the archerfish takes aim. Then, with pinpoint precision, it spits a stream of water that knocks the insect straight into the pond. What makes it amazing isn't just accuracy, it's the calculation behind the shot. The fish compensates for light refraction in water, aiming perfectly so the target falls exactly where it wants. Its hunting can be so fast and precise that even humans struggle to replicate it. Watching an archerfish in action feels like seeing a tiny sniper at work. Number 3. Platypus. The platypus is one of nature's strangest creations, a mix of mammal, egg layer, and secret weapon. On land, it looks calm and harmless, but underwater, it transforms into a high-tech hunter. Its bill is covered with electroreceptors, allowing it to detect tiny electric signals from the movement of prey in murky water. But that's not all. Male platypuses have a venomous spur on their hind legs. During fights or threats, they can inject venom that causes excruciating pain. Combine that with electroreception, and you have a creature that senses danger and defends itself with precision. Tiny yet deadly. Cute but secretly lethal, the platypus is a master of surprises, a real-life mix of cleverness, mystery, and danger. Number 2. Jellyfish. Imagine a creature that can turn back time. That's the Turritopsis dornii, also called the Immortal jellyfish. Unlike most animals, when it faces physical damage, starvation, or old age, it doesn't die. Instead, it reverts its cells back to a juvenile stage, essentially starting life over again. Its body transforms from an adult medusa into a tiny polyp, restarting its life cycle as if nothing happened. Scientists are fascinated because this process is almost unheard of in nature. For humans, it's the closest thing to a fountain of youth. One jellyfish can survive decades or maybe centuries by endlessly regenerating itself. It's not just survival, it's defying death itself. A living miracle that challenges everything we know about life and aging. Number 1. Tardigrade. Meet the ultimate survivor of the animal kingdom, the tardigrade, also called the water bear. This tiny creature can survive extreme temperatures, crushing pressure, deadly radiation, and even the vacuum of space. When conditions get tough, it curls into a tiny ball called a ton, slowing its metabolism to almost nothing and protecting its cells. It can stay like this for years until life becomes safe again. Some species even use special proteins to resist ultraviolet radiation. Tiny, seemingly fragile, yet almost indestructible. The tardigrade proves that in nature, survival is the ultimate superpower.